What's up, Average Dad fans? Welcome back to another video, and as you can see from the thumbnail and the title, I'm launching my own products. Yes, your average dad is launching his very own 10,000 and 20,000 milliamp hour capacity power banks. In this video, in true average dad style, I'm going to tell you the good points, the bad points, where you can buy, when you can buy, and the price. Let's go. Now, to be honest, where you can buy and when you can buy is fairly straightforward. The Average Dad Tech Store, today, available now, my very own power banks. And in terms of pricing, I'm going to leave that for a few minutes because I just want to tell you all about the features of the power bank. And then I'm going to tell you the price, and I want to know your honest feedback in the comments. Yes, I am aware this will invite the usual 3 or 4 Nimrod trolls. That's okay. But I always make my videos for you. And I always want to hear from you, especially when it comes to something with my literal name, logo, and brand on it. This isn't a smash and grab like any other tech influencer or YouTuber. So, and I think you'll be able to tell that when I tell you the price. First of all, the key features and the major benefits of the power bank from me. First of all, this is a convenience power bank. This is not your highest end, most compact, highest milliamp hour, fastest charging, premium power bank for God knows how much money. This is a convenience power bank. And I wrap all that convenience in with a few simple features. First of all, 3 cables built into the device straight out of the box. USB-A, USB-C, and Lightning. I was tempted to put a micro USB on there, but really, who uses them anymore? So I stuck with what I believe still to be the 3 most common. Having the cables built in just negates the need for you to actually have to carry any of your cables with you. I've also included wireless charging. Yes, I trolled the internet. I scoured so many different tech pages and Amazon and AliExpress, and not many were ticking all the boxes. And for me, having the cables built in and wireless charging were 2 of the main ones. The other key feature, I guess, for me, which is, to be honest, fairly standard for a lot of power banks, it does have the digital display to tell you how much % of battery still remains in a power bank. Again, just for convenience. Now, in terms of other ports, there are 3 extra ports for more cables. 2 USB-C and 1 USB-A. Now, one of those USB-C ports you will use to charge the actual power bank with the cable included in the box. So that's the key features, and that's the kind of convenience aspect I'm going for. In terms of charging, you can charge up to 4 devices at the same time. You can have a few plugged into cables, you can have one charging wirelessly. You're going to be tapped out though, and this is where, again, I've gone for the non-premium fastest charging. I'm being entirely honest, as I always will be. You're going to tap out at 18 watts when you're charging multiple devices. If you're charging just a single device, you'll get 22.5 watts. And wireless charging, unfortunately, while it exists, it's 5 watts. I know, it's super slow, but this, again, is like a convenience feature. If for whatever reason you find yourself on a train for a couple of hours, just pop your phone on top of the power bank and it'll charge wirelessly, and you'll get yourself like 30 or 40% to get you through the rest of the day. One really niche, or I guess less niche than I thought, use case for the wireless charger is some people's old phones have broken USB connectors. And again, you can believe me or not, I was playing poker last night and one of my friends has a Samsung S10 Plus and his USB-C port is broken. He can only charge his phone wirelessly. So when you're out and about, you might have someone with a cable, but it's rare that you can get wireless charging. So again, just a small convenience factor, and I'm aware it's very, very niche. And I'm also aware that 18 watts or 22.5 watts is not the fastest charging. So that's one of the negatives. As I say, I will be entirely honest. Now, the features I've mentioned, the power output, the 10,000 and 20,000 milliamp hour capacity, all comes at a price. But this is where I really hope you can see that I'm really trying my best to keep my margins lower to make your value for money as good as it can be. So the 10,000 milliamp hour with all those built-in cables and the wireless charging is £26.99. Comes with a 1-year warranty and it's from Average Dad, which hopefully carries with it a reassurance that you're going to be covered. If anything goes wrong with your device in that year time, as mentioned, it's covered under warranty. And in terms of the 20,000 milliamp hour, no, it's not just a standard double the price. I've actually priced us at $39.99. So for just an extra £13, you're getting double the amount of milliamp hours. So hopefully those prices don't knock you off your seats. As I say, certainly from my research, there are some companies out there charging a lot more, like a lot more than that for just 10,000 milliamp hours with no wireless charging and no built-in cables, which I think is madness. If you're buying those, please look around. So the last thing I just want to touch on, I mentioned that it's not the most compact power bank in the world, but please rest assured it is still very compact to just pop in your side pocket of your bag or in your handbag, or for the 10,000 milliamp hour one, you can just place it in your pocket because it's a size a little bit smaller actually than most mobile phones and about the same weight. So that's my first product. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. As always, if you're interested in buying, the Average Dad Tech Store has you covered, and there is still Loyalty 3 off discount code that you can use for the power banks as well. I sometimes have to kind of pinch myself sometimes as to how different life can be after 12 months, and I said this to the group earlier on. In 12 months, we've gone from normal job to setting up a company, having the company go fairly big, and then bringing out my own products. And you've been there for the whole journey. And anyone that has genuinely bought from the store and has had a genuine experience, as you can see from the website, 4.9 out of 5 of you think it's a 5-star service. And I want that to continue. This is not the end of the Average Dad products. This is very much just the beginning. So if you want to support from the ground level, buy the power banks. But if you don't, I've got wireless charging pucks coming. I've got high-speed data transfer cables coming, braided ones. Trying to give you the most convenient and best tech available for the best price. Just like I try to do with the phones. Anyway, I'm getting off my soapbox. As mentioned, I am not selling the world's best power bank, but I might be selling the most convenient. Until next time.